make it happen. I'm the shit. I'm the best, Johnny. I'm the fucking best.
You are.
Thug Rose, man.
Rose.
Thug Rose,
She's
yeah.
champion now. Is she still champion?
No. She lost her belt, and thank God she did, because she put on a disgraceful display.
Esparza. Esparza. I can't say her name.
It was trash. Yeah, like she should be ashamed of that performance. But anyway, okay, here we go. 7 a.m. over here for me. I'm just still waking up, but that's all right. We're gonna press on, carry on, as you people say. All right, here we go. What is up, everybody? I am back with my boy, my favorite person in the UK, Jonathan Mills. Jonathan, welcome back, man. I love talking to you, and there's a good reason why we are coming back so soon. On 6 August, Stoke-on-Trent, England, you are going to be at the Fenton Manor Sports Complex for the Battle Arena MMA Amateur Middleweight Championship. That is going to be a massive fight for you, my friend, and I am just, here we are. We just spoke. And here we are. We have another fight lined up, and I have to ask you, just kind of, how are you feeling? There's got to be a lot of crazy things going on in your life at the moment.
Yeah, well, firstly, thank you for having me back again. And it's always a pleasure. Fourth time, bro. Fourth time.
I think you're the most featured guest at this point.
What can I say? What can I say?
Yeah. Hey.
That's good. That's good.
I love it.
No, I love it too. I love it, Rich. I love that entrance you gave me. It was freaking phenomenal. Thank you, bro. Yeah. There's a reason why we're on, because I'm fighting for a title. So thank you so much. It's amateur, and yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling amazing, to be honest. I feel good. I feel really good.
So before we crack open the books and before we deep dive into going to the lovely area of Stoke-on-Trent, I've heard actually that's not a very nice place. So
you're like trying to bullshit. Like, lovely area. Actually, it's not a great place.
I've heard that.
You killed it, build them up. Like, love bombing them. Love bomb, bang. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I did some research on Stoke-on-Trent, and it just seems like a very depressing place.
Well, mate, Wes, wait, let's watch this. Wes, you're watching this, bro. I'm not saying this. Tyler's saying this.
And I'm a filthy American.
I'm not saying this. Tyler's saying this. Yeah, this guy here.
The filthy American.
Mate, Wes does all my drawings. You see my drawings? Have you seen those pictures of my Instagram? See the feature drawings? That's Wes. He does all my drawings. He does all sorts. Kato, he called on the Instagram. So yeah, I'm not saying anything, man. I've never been to Stoke. I've never been there. I can't say. You know, who knows?
Well, maybe it's a little slice of paradise that is the world's best kept secret. But hey, listen, I was thinking to myself, there's a heat wave going on in England right now, like 100 fucking degrees. Like, you guys are all like broiling. Like, you guys are not used to this. Like,
mate, I've got to do something, and I got to do it now because you said that. Look, I put this on. Actually, I wasn't gonna take my top off, but I'll keep it PG. Yeah, look, mate, I've got it. I got the.
Oh yeah, you got
it. The trucker tan.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you can see that there.
Yeah, you got you're
that
red.
There? They got the trucker tan. So that's why I wear the long sleeves, man. I'm gonna have that in a fight. I'm gonna have the trucker tan in a fight, man. How bad is that?
I think it's
random.
I think it's a unique piece, but like in the UK, like here in the States, obviously it gets hot all the time, and we have a massive country. We have deserts. England, it's an island, and you guys are like way further up north on the globe. And you guys can't be used to this heat. You can't be. Everyone's got to be melting. Everyone's got to be complaining. Am I mostly right?
Well, not me, because I go in hot saunas all the time, all year round. So I'm in a hot sauna all year round. So
yeah, but you're cut from a different cloth, my friend. So I'm talking about the rest of
your. Everybody else suffering.
Okay.
I'm not.
Everyone else is suffering. They're complaining, and they're probably thinking to themselves, you know, I know you're in Wales, but like, you know, your English friends in England gallivanting around the UK, they got to be thinking to themselves, like, the world must be ending soon because it's not supposed to be this hot in the UK. Is that a fair statement?
That could be true. Yeah, I mean, the world has gone nuts anyways, though. But
yeah, it has. And I was thinking to myself, okay, world is about to end. And I always like envision, I'm a sick, twisted man, Jonathan, as you well know. I'm a sick, twisted man. And I think to myself, like, My favorite way the world ends is zombie apocalypse. It really, it truly is. And I'm obsessed with zombies. I love zombies. And I
I
love
love zombies too, but what would you do? What would you do? God, I'm kidding your question. My bad. I'll shut up.
no, I was just thinking to myself, like, okay, I have a strategy in America, which I'm not going to exactly detail today about how I would survive. But in the UK, that's a totally different environment, totally different dynamic. I think it'd be much more difficult to survive in the UK compared to America. We got more space. There's a lot more places to hide. Population density in the UK, there's going to be Z's all over the place. And I was thinking to myself, ironically, in zombie apocalypse, I think you'd rely on me for survival as opposed to the real world where I would rely on you for survival for protection purposes.
Because of guns and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know. I see what you mean there. Yeah. But I was about to say something silly on camera. But yeah, I'll be okay. Let's put it that way. I'll be okay.
Really? Okay. Hey, that's wonderful.
I'll be okay. But yeah, trust. No, I'll be okay.
And I was thinking to myself, like, okay, what would like our strategy be? Because for me, like, if we were in the UK, obviously your rules are a lot different. I would imagine like just stumbling upon a firearm isn't exactly that easy. We'd probably have to bust into a police station and grab a bunch. And you know, there could be a bunch of zombies there. And I was just thinking to myself,
there's guns in the police station over this country, bro. There's guns in Joe in the police station over here. There's guns as well.
Yeah. And that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I think we'd have to go in there and like break into theirs, like our first. That'd probably be our logical first stop in zombie apocalypse. But a bunch of other people are going to have that same idea. That's where you come in because we're hand-to-hand combat. Like that's where you excel.
Right? Hey, street fighting, there's no hand-to-hand combat in that situation, man. Everybody's probably grabbing a weapon in that. When it's survival, you know, it's either two things. You're either friends or you're saying, look, I'm going this way, we're going one way. Or in that situation, you're not going to hit someone and just let them get. It's probably going to be fight to the death sort of thing. Right. So that's a scary. I
don't know. I think people would recognize you and start tremoring and be like, "That's fucking wheel kick. I'm not fucking with that guy."
Yeah. But what happens if they don't know you? The people don't know you. It's just different, right? But two, I live in the sticks, bro. Swansea, yeah. It's out in the sticks. It's right in the sticks. How big is your state?
Probably bigger than the UK.
Yeah, exactly. So you got a lot of zombies around you. You have like, Jonny said those like games, you got like zombies in the middle of the street and you got them like complete in the horde, that. Whereas I'm in the sticks, bro. I'm next to freaking fields and stuff.
Yeah, but you're also next to water.
I go farm, live off. I got mates who got like living off solar panels and stuff, and go live with them, live like a nutcase out there. I'm good, and they cook their own food and stuff, so I'm all right. Go fish. I'll be sorted.
Well, you know what? We'll see about that, man. But I was just thinking to myself,
you gotta come over here. You'd be better over here. Bring your guns and bring over here.
hey, all right. Gun one, gun two, baby. We're freaking ready to roll. Yeah. And I was just thinking, ideally, you and I would be a perfect combination. We'd be a perfect partnership.
Yeah, but we're quite loud.
Yeah, that's true.
We'd have to be quiet. We have to like dull it down.
I don't know if I have that in my DNA. And plus I'm kind of old, and like when I go up the stairs and stuff, like my knees sound like and that's not good.
No, mate. I mean, I already thought about what I would do as it goes. That is a fault, right? To go there. But do you know like you got places like Premier Inn? Imagine that. They go to a hotel and just like live in a hotel. It's kind of like every guy, I just take the hotel, but board the walls. You know, I know there's a place that sells blades in Swansea. I can go in there, get the blades. You know what I mean? And then like as soon as they come through, it's better because with ammo brings attention.
That's true.
Yeah. I watch a lot of zombie films. This guy played Call of Duty Zombies for years.
Yeah. I think we're perfect. I would want, like a katana. I think I would be good with a katana. It's quiet. No ammunition, and it's easy to maintain. You don't gotta worry about a katana jamming up. I like that idea, and I like the idea of ninja stars. I've never thrown a ninja star, but I'd imagine I'd be quite good at that.
Mate, are they actually effective though?
Well, I think we could.
Could you freaking do that? And then that is that, isn't it? You got to hold it like that. I think you don't chuck it like a dart. I don't think it works. You got to chuck it like that, isn't it?
I think the biggest worry though is like slicing off my own finger because I'm not coordinated. Like,
It's so bad.
You know, like, but
Get a
again,
crossbow. Get a crossbow. You know, get the crossbow. Like, who's that guy from Walking Dead? Remember the guy who got Walking Dead?
oh yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Zombies, and I'm kind of secretly hoping it happens, and we will figure out a way to join forces. We will figure out a way to like slay all disease. And everyone is now dumber having to listen to this like 10-minute dialogue.
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. I don't know what happened there. I got carried away, bro.
we, we ended up getting carried away as we always do. But you know what? I think anyone who clicks on this knows what they're getting into by now. We always go on these off tangents, but that's what makes it cool. Jonny, I wanted to talk to you a little bit. I noticed the pattern in your fighting career. You're an Englishman. You live in Wales, but you have yet to fight in Wales. All of your fights have been in England. That's kind of strange. And I was just thinking to myself, like, wow.
Well, I was gonna.
But it got canceled, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I know you fought in Birmingham. I know that we talked about the lovely Stoke-on-Trent, and then there was another place that you fought, Gloucester. Sorry.
Say again.
No, fuck you. I'm not saying it again. My American accent, dude, we would not call it that. We would call it very, very different. Gloucester is that's what we call it. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I like it.
And I was thinking to myself, when you have to like travel all these distances, I know that like relatively speaking, everything in the UK is like a couple hours drive. It's really not a huge deal, but at the same time, I know life functions differently out there. You might have to rent a coach. You might have to get on a train. Like it's not as simple as just like jumping in your car and going. I guess sometimes it is, but I wanted to ask.
I do go in a car. I got mates who drive up.
Okay, so I was asking just kind of like when you have to like figure in the travel, the 2-3 hour travel by UK standards, that's quite a bit. And when you have to factor that into your preparation. Can you talk a little bit about like, are there certain things that you have to do to like prepare physically for a journey like that?
So the last one was blessed. I'm not going to do that again. But the last two, I think, I drove up on my fights, not my opponents I've been in the corner with. I've gone on the day. I've done an online video call with, doing the weigh-ins at a gym. Registered gym, so that the people are there who they did the scale, so it's not like me faulting my own scales out. Other than that, this time we are going up there. It's better. I prefer going up. The first like Cameron Conqueror was the best preparation I had because we went up there 2 days before. And it's great, 2 days before, and you just build up, and then we will talk about fighting. I love that. Just what I want is fighting. I don't have anything else. But ask me. Some people are different. I love to talk about fighting. I love to feel it and be in it and feel, and stay in that state of mind. Going crazy in it. That's my sort of mindset. I love it. But some people are different. That's me. But yeah, that was a great prep. That was with Mike James, Phil Stringer, and Rory Fasham, and we went down Birmingham. I was in Birmingham and was against Kamakotro. But the other ones were quite hard. This time though, we are going up. We're going to go up there 2 days before. It's quite expensive. That's why I'm trying to get sponsors now, or some sponsors with me. I'm going to hit them up to pay for the travel and pay for the hotels, such as that, because obviously you got myself and I got my coaches, so yeah. Apart, I like it. I like traveling. I want to travel. As we say, I want to travel in America. I told you that. I'm not lying. I want to travel in America. There's no wrong. I would love to fight in Wales. But the one that I was meant to fight, and I wish a part of it is my fault because I couldn't make weight. It was the welterweight title with Brian Evans, and I couldn't make it. That was a Brett Johns show. Couldn't make weight. I think, look at it now. I think I've taken my diet to a whole new level. And when I say new level, is that I listen to my body when it's depleting. I give it what it wants. I don't fight it. I give it what it wants, and I say, look, if I put 2 pounds on it today, I'll make it up for it in a few days, and it'll go. And I do it over gradually instead of trying to cut like 10 pounds in 2 days or some stupid crap like that. It's pointless. So now I'm doing it over longevity, knowing that it's going to take me a while. If I was to fight welterweight again, it would take me a while to get down to that weight if I was to do that. But yeah, that whole show got cancelled, sadly. And I did get offered, I didn't offer, I asked, I felt bad. I did something a bit naughty. I asked because I wasn't sure if I was going to fight on Bat Arena this one.
Mhm.
And I did ask one of my local shows, Budo, and Richard Shaw as well, to go on one of their shows. And then as soon as I got offered it, as soon as I done that, they said, yeah, I just got offered a title for Battle Arena. So I was like, guys, because of not just that, because of the loyalty that Battle Arena showed me as well. Steve sorted me out the title. So I was like, yeah, straight away. I said, like, appreciate. I said thank you to Budo. I'm sorry. I know I kind of messed up. I've done that a lot to these two guys as well. I feel bad because they have actually tried to help me out a lot. But I had to say no because it was a big opportunity. Like this is like, I always wanted to fight for a title, and this is my shot.
Yeah.
This is my shot. So I had to say.
From a preparatory standpoint, one of the things that even by your standards, I know fighting is your life. You talk about, like, I know if it were up to you and if you could like physically do this, like you would fight every weekend. I know you would.
Yeah.
I know it's not like, it realistically that's not possible, but in a fantasy land, in a fantasy land, I know you'd be down for that. You're that type of guy. But with all that being said, like you fought on 18 June, not that long ago. We're a month removed from that. And in the beginning of August, you're about to fight again. When you have two back-to-back camps like that, is there like a more heightened risk of injury? Are there things that you have to do different?
Did you see my last fight?
Yeah. But the camps,
fight? Mate, that wasn't a camp. That wasn't like it was a camp. There was a lot of camp, but what happened in the camp? 2 or 3 weeks. There was a camp, right? I'll tell the truth. 2 or 3 weeks out of the camp to the camp, I started eating those. I started getting depressed because I didn't know I was gonna fight. Because actually I got cancelled. About the what's it called got cancelled. Brett John's one, and then another one. I think it was meant to be fighting in Birmingham against Ryan, and that got cancelled. So I just, I took a job that doesn't help my training, and I was eating loads. I was sitting on my arse eating loads.
Yeah.
And I got depressed. I ain't gonna lie, I was depressed. I got to a point where I started even tempting to go do fights in freaking unlicensed. But I ain't gonna lie, that was in my mind. I was starting thinking, oh, what can I do? Because I was so bored. I need a fight. Up to that point, it was almost coming almost up to like October was my last fight before then. I was starting to go loopy. And when I got the fight offered to me, I wasn't really in training. I wasn't in training camp. I was training, but I wasn't in like a training camp. I was kind of like overthinking everything. I was kind of really in my head a lot. I was in a bad place, dark place at that point. So, be honest with you, that wasn't even a camp. If you look at my body, you can tell that wasn't even a camp. I thought out of shape, mate.
Yeah.
But that was good because that means when I got this fight, I started my camp straight. My camp started the day I went training after the Ryan Franklin fight. No offense, Ryan, but I went straight to training after that. I'm not trying to discredit Ryan Franklin. I'm not obviously I take every fight serious. I take Ryan Franklin serious. I take everybody serious. But what I'm trying to say is after that fight, that actually kicked me into fight mode to start training. To actually get back into fight. And when I say training, put it this way, I was training, but I was only training like I don't know, 2 hours a day, right? Whereas now I'm training about 8 to 9 hours a day. It's a big difference.
Yeah, and that's why I was asking, because I was like, okay, well, I did watch the last fight, and I know that you were heavier in that one for a few different reasons, and you just
keep talking.
And you just discussed that. But
this is a difference, yeah. Right now, you see this here. There's hardly nothing there.
You look good, man.
Right, that last fight, I was fat. Out of shape. Simple as that, right? Now this is all I got left, right?
You look good, man.
Go on. I didn't want to do that. I don't want to show off, but I just tell you what's going on. Sorry, go on.
No, you look absolutely good, man. Like I wish I looked like you.
Thank you, bro.
Dude,
I'm just trying to say, like, the reason I don't like bragging on that. I'm trying to say, like, the fight camp, and I messed my hair up now, but who cares? It's the Lloyd look. Yeah, go on, bro. Go on.
You looked, you were heavier on that one, but I was asking all the same because a fight's a fight. I know that you won that fight. You won the bout convincingly. You looked great, but still, we're talking about a fight. And now we're talking about getting back into shape. We're talking about starting a camp. We're talking about fighting again relatively soon from the last one. And that has got to take a lot. It takes a toll on your body. I'm sure it does. And you're losing a bunch of weight, and you're fighting down at middleweight this time. So there's a lot of things that are going on all at once.
No, I disagree. I appreciate it, but I disagree.
So it's just another.
The Thais fight every week. The Thais fight every week, man. They train every week. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I disagree. I actually feel better now than I did before. I was decaying rapidly. If I didn't get that Ryan Franklin fight, that Ryan Franklin saved my life, believe it or not, right?
Yeah.
If I didn't get that fight, I was decaying rapidly. My mind was deteriorating. I say it out loud. I was going nuts. Mm-hmm. You know, I had a fight that was booked for the 30th this month. That's fallen through. That fell through. You know, that's meant to be in September. That was for me to go pro. Now I got one in September. Hopefully that happens there. So, like, you know, if I didn't have that fight and then I found that fell through, oh my days, I don't know what would have done. That would have been 4 fights in a row fell through. So, you know, like, this is my life. This is life to me. Training is life to me. Everything, like, obviously God and training is God first, and then training is life. You know, because if I can't train, I can't sleep. Like, you know, like, people say to me, "Oh, Jonny, so why you train too much?" Right? Sometimes people say to me, "I would train." Right? If I don't train, that means I know that I'm not going to sleep tonight. That means I'm going to be up all night because I've got too much energy. So I need to use it. Even when sometimes I go home, I haven't used energy. That means I've got to go downstairs, start shadow boxing, or start doing kicks, or start doing press ups, start doing other stuff, just to keep myself, you know,
in the right frame of mind.
Yeah. So I can sleep. I drink milk. I know milk's got protein that calms you down. I don't like taking like medication to sleep. I don't like doing that because I feel like it messes you up the next day. I'd rather do it naturally. So, you know, regardless, like, if it didn't put it this way, I reckon I'll be a house. Like, when I say a house, I mean I'll be fat as heck if I'm not fighting. Because if I'm not doing this, I'm going elsewhere. I got to be doing something else because I'm obsessed. I'm a very obsessive human being. So that I would love to. If I'm not injured after this fight, I would fight again really quick, and I go pro, and I go fight again really quick because I need to fight. Bang, bang, bang. But I know what you mean. You said about deteriorate. Maybe it's a bit too soon. If I had a concussion, if I was concussed or something like that, then you would be saying, "Jonny, what are you doing?" You know. But if you watch the last fight, no offense, I don't know. Did he land a shot on me?
I didn't appear to be. I'm sure he did, but I just can't recall.
I don't remember a shot getting landed with one shot.
Yeah.
So, you know, you know, I'm not Hamzat Chimaev. I'm not saying it's like that because there was nothing like that performance at all. I'm not saying like that, but I'm just saying like that's what I'm trying to say. So this next fight now, it's like Tom Burton. I'm gonna say Tim Burton then. Tom Burton he's like, I respect this guy. He's good, and that's good, and that gets it. I like good fights. Because good fights means that's going to bring the best out of me, yeah? And what I like about this guy is he comes forward, you know? He comes forward. And that's what's, I reckon, I say it now, I've predicted it. Oh, fuck it, he's on TV. I reckon it's going to be a war. I'm going to be a 5-round war. That's what I see. I see it's a 5-round war, you know? I will say this. Go on.
I was just going to mention when Burton, looking at him, I saw on Tapology he's got that one bout where he was able to win via rear naked choke. I thought that was interesting. Like, I must confess, I didn't watch his actual bout. I'm curious.
He's got 2 bouts.
Oh, yeah. On Tapology, it says 1. So, but that's not always accurate. But I was going to ask, just like stylistically, what do you know about your opponent? Is he a jiu-jitsu guy?
Look him up on YouTube. He's very well rounded. I kind of say he's similar to me. I would say I look at him. I find him very similar to me. Extremely well rounded. I'm very well rounded. But the thing is, this is what I'll say it. The difference between me and him is I know that I can take a shot. I don't know if this guy can take a shot. I've never seen him be tested. The guys that he fought, no disrespect to the guys he fought, they looked like they were just there to get beat up. You know, they didn't look like fighters. No offense, but they didn't. I don't know them. I could be wrong. But what I looked at them is that it kind of looks at, like, if he came forward at me, I thought, man, yes. And they just looked like he came forward at them, and they were just like, oh no. dude, that's what you want.
and
Come on, man, let's go.
you,
I was like, what the heck is this all about? I was like, what? Let's swing leg kick. And he's like, leg kicks. I was like, yes, that's what I would be doing. Well done, Tom.
and
That's
we've talked about that in the past. Like you've talked about being bored because your opponent wasn't being aggressive enough in the past. We've talked about you actually wanting to get in a fight. Like that's what you genuinely enjoy.
Yeah. I mean, I know Tom's got a ground game as well, but I think personally he would want to strike with me because it's a kicker versus kicker. Why not? I think he will. I think it's good. I don't think he'll be a burn fest. I think he's going to go war for war. Well, I think it'd be one of the Battle Arena's best fights. That's my opinion. I really think it's going to be one of Battle Arena's best fights because I'm going to go for it. I think he looks like he can take a shot, but I don't know. I hope he can take a shot because I want a war. I want a war. That's what I want. And I think I said this before the fight started. I said to my mate, look at my face now. I've appreciated looking like this. Look at me now. I've appreciated these looks. They're going to go. They're going to go. I'm going to tell you now, they're going to go. I know they're going to go. I know I'm going to get hit. I know I'm going to get hit. But the thing is with me, I've only ever been concussed once.
Well,
once, right?
That's amazing.
And the only time I got concussed, I got straight back up in a split second and I still sparred. All right, Moses Jolly asked, sorry, Moses, I'm bringing it up again. He's going to hate me for this. I keep bringing it up and he hates it. He's a great guy. He doesn't like hurting anybody, right? But we went flat out, right? It's heavyweight, And I usually just take everybody's shots. Retarded. That's probably why I'm done now. Who cares, right? But I'm being serious, right? Yeah, but I'm being serious, The thing is, I've only been concussed once, So I know I can take a shot. So I'm hoping he can take a shot because I'm thinking this could be something like out of a movie. I'm being serious. I can feel it. I can feel like a freaking like Rocky movie. That's what I can feel. Maybe I'm retarded. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Could be a burn fest, but I'm feeling that. I feel it's gonna be head kicks, leg kicks, war. I think it's gonna be a war. Like a Max Holloway. Who was that guy he fought? Max Holloway fought a guy. Rodriguez. Was it Rodriguez?
Rodriguez. Yes.
I got that feel.
That was a burner of a fight, a very violent fight.
That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling this is gonna get fucked. This is gonna get fucked. That's gonna get fucked. I can feel it. But I said I've appreciated these looks for my life. I'm happy to have these looks. These looks were nice.
Well, and
I've got these on camera. So whatever happens, I look like this. So I'm happy.
Absolutely. And the fact that you're able to fight an opponent that you think stylistically complements you in the amateur level, I think that's rare. I think a lot of times, I'm not going to call them undesirable matchups, but you might fight guys that are very limited, like skill wise. You might fight guys that are very limited technique wise. This seems to be like somebody who you mentioned is somewhat similar to you, very well rounded. And it should be a really good fight, man. Like it really will. When you think about the key to victory against a guy like this, against somebody who's so similar to you stylistically, in your mind, what is the right way to win this fight?
I'd probably say go to the ground, but I'm not going to do that.
Well, I know that you don't shoot. You don't. No. You're not going to shoot on this guy. You're gonna. If he shoots on you, then okay, fine.
And whatever. That's not my fault. That's his fault. So I never did that. But like on the ground, like I said, I've been Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu 10 to 11 years. I went to Jiu-Jitsu, not to say, they know. I'm not going to say it. I keep it to myself. I don't like being a bully. But, put it this way, on the ground, no way. Yeah, that's my area. But that side, I don't care. I'm never going to do that. I would never do that. And I swore to this, I'll never do that. That was for, if they take me down, I mess them up. That's their fault, yeah? But other than that, I think it's going to be a war. And I don't think he's going to take me down. That'd be his own fault. If he did that, he's an idiot. But anyways, we'll cut that off. I think it's going to be a striker. I'm not discrediting this guy. He's got great groundwork, but I don't want to talk about this, because I don't like talking about this because I don't want even people go in there. I'd rather people strike. Let's strike. Let's talk about striking. I reckon it's going to be a war. I want it to be a war. I don't want it to be a burn fest. If he takes to the ground, that's his fault. He's an idiot, right? But other than that, it's going to be a striking. I don't think he's an idiot. I think he's going to strike me, and I think he will do well to strike me as well, because I think this will be a war. This is going to be the hardest fight of my life. This is going to be a war, a true war. That's what I see it as. That's what I see it as, a true war, and that's what I'm preparing for. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what it's going to be. I don't care about, you say, route to victory. My route to victory is always with if I take someone down, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
To me, I just bitched out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I take someone out, I was too scared to stand with them. No, I'm not scared to stand no one. So I would never do that. That's not in me. I feel like just unless you push me up against the cage, yeah, and you try to clinch me, I'll pull guard. Yeah, I'll pull guard because fair enough. You want to try this? I'll pull guard. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of anybody. So you're gonna put me against the cage, and I'll do that to you. That's your own fault. But if you're gonna actually fight with me like a man, then yeah, I will. I'll go toe to toe. That's what I want it to be. That's what I want it to be.
I know, I can just tell, like, anytime we're about to talk about an upcoming bout with you, you see that like fire in your eyes. I know how excited this is for you. This is everything for you. And I know just what a victory over a guy like this would mean for you. I mean, it's a big bout, and it's for a title. It's for a title. It's for a belt. Can you talk a little bit, Jonny, about like what would winning this belt mean for you at this point in your career?
It mean a lot. I was so close for this title not happening. So close to going pro without title. I really wanted title. If I said to you, "Oh, it doesn't matter about the title going pro," I would be lying because I wanted the title amateur. Of course, I wanted the title. You want everybody. I think everybody wants to go up with a title, and you know, if you don't, it's not the end of the world because you can get titles at pro. But it would be nice because once I'm going pro, it's not going back. It's not going back. You know, and whatever happens at this fight, I know that I went for it. I went for it. That's what I wanted. You know, I believe I'm going to win. I believe I'm going to win, and I'm doing everything in preparation, which is right. You know, I got God. You know, glory to God always. But the thing is, God willing doesn't mean you're going to win. God willing is God's will, whatever. You know, put it this way though. I truly believe I want to do everything I can, which I am going to do, which I'm doing, to win this fight. And I think I can win this fight because of the people I've got around me. I've got great people around me. Craig, Gus was a world kickboxing champion. Well, and he's got the same as Roman Deckers. Do you know Roman Deckers? You do know Roman Deckers, yeah?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I don't.
So Roman Deckers went to the Thais, and basically he fought in Thailand, and he's one of the very few Dutch kickboxers to fight in Thailand and beat some of the best Thais in the world. He was like one of the very few, and Gus Gilbert's got the same belt as what Roman Deckers had. Like, you know, I people like I train with, like, and, you know, Craig Andrews Mason as well. You know, like the people I'm training with, I train at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu club as well. But, you know, no offense, they're not really. I'm gonna leave that. I'll keep my own politics out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know. But long story short, yeah, I've got great people around me. Got great people around me. The preparation for this fight is the best I could ever have. You know, I'm feeling amped all day. I'm amped, and I mean, that's a good thing or bad thing, but there's fire in my belly that I didn't have. Well, I had it for Ryan Franklin, but it was like 2 weeks notice, you know. But I didn't get enough. Now this fire, I've got to carry this fire. You know, I got nothing to say. This is it, mate. This is it. This is the fight of my life. I can't wait. This is the fight. Do or die time.
I can't wait for it either. Every single time. One thing that stood out to me the last time we spoke was you said something, and it's just been like up here ever since. And you said, I want to fight against the best. I want to test myself against the best. Yeah. I like, and you're sincere. Like, I know right now, like, if I could like wave a wand and you would fight Adesanya, you'd do it in 2 seconds. You'd be like, yeah, let's fucking go. Let's do it right now.
Name someone at amateur. Name someone at amateur level, right? For 77, 82, 98, and 84 in 4 straight fights.
I can. You're it.
Yeah. So UFC, tell me, I'm being serious. So Bellator, after this fight, I mean, I haven't fought this fight yet, but regardless of this fight, I'm still going to be fighting anyways, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go pro. Like, I want to fight in America, and I hope people realize that I'll fight anyone. Welterweight, light heavyweight, freaking middleweight, welterweight. Put them for me. You want me to fight you? You think you can beat me? Then cool. Put me ahead because I need you. And I'm fighting away. I haven't even fought my own home city, bro. I haven't fought one.
That's wild. That's wild to me.
But I wanted to fight years ago. I asked people to get on shows years ago. And they looked at me like, oh, why are you not at so-and-so's club? Yeah? And they kind of tried to kill my career because something I did when I was younger. I did something silly when I was younger. I opened my mouth, said some stuff that I thought was right. And because of that, they tried to blacklist me, right? But, you know, there was one guy who stuck by me. So not everybody was bad. And I'm not going to say names because I don't want to create politics. Yeah. But I should have been fighting years ago. So now I'm making up for it, and now I'm ready, and this is all. I've been building this. I've been training my whole life for this. So it's not like It's more of a serious podcast. I'm being honest, you type, but I'm being real. This is what I want. This is all I want. It's all I want. So
I want
it's just not games.
I want you to fight on the biggest stage. I'd like to see you fight in several promotions. I'd like to see you fight in Cage Warriors. I'd like to see you fight in Bellator. I'd like to see you fight in like the One Championship. There are all these places out there that have the ability to offer you the type of fights that you want, and they're all around the world. And that's something I want to see.
I don't want to waste time, Tyler. I don't want to waste time. I'm 28. I mean, if they get Cage Warriors come forward, cool. But if someone bigger comes up, I'm going to take them. You know, if one comes forward, I'll take someone bigger come out. I'll take them. Right? I'll take who's going to give me a fight firstly. Yeah, maybe I'm being a bit greedy, but I want to go for it as quick as I can. There's no lie. There is no lie. And everybody says, "Oh, don't rush things." Well, bugger it. I'll rush it. All it's balls deep, all or nothing. Do or die. I'm always like that. Everything I've done is always that. Yeah, everything everybody says, everything I do, everybody say I do it wrong, but I'm still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and most people who have to go at me, no offense, I don't hear of them anymore.
Exactly. And I think
maybe I sound like a douchebag, but it's true.
No, I don't think so. I look, you're 28 years old, and by you like 10 years from now, when you're my age, when you're 38 years old, you'll still be fighting, but like you're going to have to like change up how you fight. And just facts are facts. Unless you're a heavyweight, most people are not fighting at a super high level at 38 years old. Most people are not.
See, what you're saying there is hitting the nail on the head. Right? I try to do it a lot sooner than I should have. I tried to go up like heavyweight a lot sooner than I should have, right? I do want to go up the weight classes. I do, but I think realistically, that's a long thing, right? I think that's going to be working throughout the year of putting muscle mass on and trying to go up slowly rather than just freaking dead weight in it and eating crap and just looking like a sack of shit.
Exactly.
Swear, but that was bad, really bad. I cringe. I look at it and think, oh my days, that's bad. But,
what would have been worse is if you looked like shit and then you fought like shit and lost, but you won. So not all lost.
I won because of this, mate. I won because of that. But yeah, I know, bro. It's true. It's true. That could have been a lot worse. Like, yeah, you are right. A lot worse. But I'm thinking like 31, probably light heavyweight, and then 38, hopefully heavyweight. Then because mate. Unless something, this is my thoughts, this is what I perceive, yeah. Unless something else happens in my life that takes me in a complete direction. But I've tried my life to do different things, and everything failed. The only thing that hasn't failed is fighting. So that to me, the reason why I got this tunnel vision is because I've got nothing else. If I had something else, then maybe I could do something. But I've got this tunnel vision because I got nothing else. And anybody who knows me from school days will know they're watching this. They know I was like this in school as well. So it's not like it's been like I think it just manifested all of a sudden. I've been there since I was young. So like if something something else come over me and I have epiphany and do something else, then yeah. But at the moment, this is my one vision, and I'm just going in this vision.
Hey, you're young, you're in shape, you have time on your side, but at the same time, I like the approach. I like the aggression because you're about to enter your athletic prime. You need to take advantage of that against high caliber opponents that you're only going to find at in the deep waters. And when I'm talking about the deep waters, I'm talking about fighting outside of England. I'm talking about fighting in One Championship. I'm talking about fighting in Bellator, UFC. And I think the path is there for you. I'm not going to say it's easy to make it to the UFC. That would be a crock, but I think there are a lot more pathways now with the Contender Series, and you see people that are taking advantage of the Dana White Contender Series to get on a big stage. And then, obviously people are taking advantage of the Bellator route too. So I think there are doors, and when you get the accolades that you have under your belt, and when you actually get a physical belt, right, they can't deny you those opportunities.
No, it can't. I got to put this on charge, bro, because I was going to cut off. So I'm going to keep that on charge at the same time talking. But yeah, I'm sorry to be more serious this time, bro.
No, it's fine.
I'm in a serious mood, because this is a real thing. It's not like I take this lightly. I don't want people to think I'm honest. I take this light. I'm honored to be on your show, bro, and I appreciate being on your show all the time, Tyler. I love you loads, but I'm just speaking from the heart.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Spinning elbow this guy to the face, is that a possibility? Are we gonna?
It's illegal. It's amateur, sadly. It's illegal, man. But
But
Mate,
we should do like a wheel kick rules where it's like, yeah, okay, it's illegal, but not so much for your fights. Different
thank you for
rules.
that merchandise, though, bro.
Oh, you're welcome, man. I hope you
That
like it.
merchandise you gave me, I still haven't put it out. I need to find it. I put it somewhere in the house. I'll find it. You gave me rash guard, and I really appreciate it, bro. Honestly, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Honored to do it. I that's like the one thing with our merchandise is I work with fighters to develop it behind the scenes. I'm really blessed because my supplier was a amateur fighter, so he's not just a random like me. And for like the athletic gear that we're making, I want it to be functional. I want it to be used in an actual training room. So I asked him like, hey, like don't give me cosmetic crap. Like give me stuff that's functional. And he's like, and for the rash guard in particular, he's like, this is the rash guard I wear. I still train. I still go to the gym and stuff. He's like, your fighters will like this. I'm like, okay, cool. And so far, so good. Everyone seems to enjoy it. So I'm glad. I'm glad for that, man.
I'm loving the merch, bro. Honestly, mate, the merch is sick. Like the top one you gave me though, that was the first one you gave me. I ain't gonna lie, that's amazing. Top. I've been wearing it everywhere. Wearing it everywhere.
Well, if it's fading on you, you need another one. Just let me know, and we'll hook that up for you.
Please, bro. Please.
We'll make that happen. Jonny, absolute pleasure as always. I'm really, really excited. I'm stoked for your fight in Stoke.
I like that. Like that.
Oh, all right. I'm
cringe, but I like it.
Hey, you know, it's all about dad jokes, and I am sure in Stoke. So, fun fact, I know a little bit about the Premier League, and I know that they're called the Potters. That's all I got. And I know that a lot of people don't like Stoke City because they play dirty, or they have a reputation for playing dirty. I know that
they play
too.
boring. They play boring. They play like. Have you heard of a football team called Greece? The country called Greece.
Yeah.
Well, Greece won the European Cup by being boring. They put like all the defense. They put the whole in defense, and then they go forward. They score one goal. That's like Stoke, basically.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
I haven't watched football in a while, but for international football, like I don't know, like hopefully you don't punch me in the face, but I like Holland.
Yeah, Holland's are good. Why would I punch? I like Holland.
Well, I don't know because they're in Europe and like you're not supposed to like them.
Really?
Well, for football purposes, I don't see how you could. Like you're trying to beat them, and for European.
I've got no beef with Holland, man. They got good women as well. The women are hot.
Okay, we are not going to go there. It's
true though. They're hot. They're hot. I'm not gonna lie. They're hot.
I don't know what you're talking about. We are gonna.
Oh, you got a wife. My bad.
I don't know what you're talking about whatsoever. And
I'm not. I just say they're attractive women. I'm just being honest. They are. They're attractive women out there. They are. Well, I don't say anything wrong. I'm telling you the truth. They're attractive out there. They're very attractive.
Yes, they are. Indeed. So I've heard. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just went to Anne Frank's house for a couple of hours and left. So yeah. Anyway, Jonny, absolute legend, man. Shout out who you need shouting out. We covered a lot of content, a lot of material today. But it's your sponsors, right? We got a big fight ahead of us. You've already alluded to some of the expenses that you're going to be incurring. Who's helping you out? And like kind of what are you looking for to try to fund this fight?
Yes, FSD. Thank you so much, James Thomas from FSD. We got Reese Pro Panther. Thank you for all the equipment that you give me and supply me. Thank you so much. I got MTM Motors, Multicast, Champ Biz, Enhanced. What else we got? We got. There's others that I can't think. My brain's gone blank. But I'll come back to that. I got thank you, Levy Davis, Gus Gilbert, Craig Andrews, Ben Durzel, Mike James, Soldier George, Matt Garr, Mike Evans, Moses Jolly, Nick Johns. I said Craig Andrews, didn't I? Yeah. Justin Reese. there's a lot of others, guys. Thank you, everybody who's helped me out. Honestly, thank you, Steen from LC2s will sort me out as well. Thank you, everybody. Sorry, guys, because I'll go on forever because it's a lot, and I'm sorry, guys, but thank you, everybody who's helped me out in the past. Osama from JD Gym, who's helped me out with strength conditioning. Yeah, thank you all, and thank you, Tyler, again, have me on the show again. I appreciate, honestly, thank you so much, and thank you, God. Amen. Sorry, God.
Always a pleasure to have you back. We are going to do it again, but next time when we do it again,
thank you, Bout Arena, for the title shot and Tom Burton.
Oh yeah, that's a good thank you. Next time we do a
and
show,
Steve,
Johnny.
they got me the shot. And Steve Yohan, who got me the title shot. Shut up. I'll shut up now. Go.
I want to see the next show we do that big shiny belt. I want you holding it the entire time, man. So
that would be nice.
We're gonna have to do that soon. I am going to be looking forward to your fight. And if there is a stream, I'm going to put the information to stream the fight. If you're interested in something like that, I will put that in the link in the description for this video. Yeah. So if you're watching this, all you got to do is click on that link in the description here. And bam, you're right to the fight. Right. You're right to the fight.
That is mad promotion there, bro. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah,
that is levels, bro. Levels.
Hey, we'll go ahead. We'll make that happen. Make sure that when you do that, there's typically a field where you put in like who referred you or what fighter you're here to see. Make sure you put in Johnny Mills. That way he gets a commission for this. So hey, every little bit helps.
Tyler, you legend. Thank you so much. Thank you, bro.
All right. Well, always a pleasure, my man, and I look forward to having you back. I'm not going to wish you good luck on your fight. I will just simply say, stay healthy, be well, and bring that belt home to Wales, man. I want to see it.
Blessed, of course.
Blessed. All right, brother. We'll talk soon.
Man, love. Bang.